Our coverage of the NFL brings us to the southern end of the Tar Heel State and to this beautiful venue, Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Up next, it's our main event between our visitors and the Carolina Panthers. The season's still just getting started. We're off in week 3. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
That's pretty. Oh, no.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. Got him a good handful there as it brings up 2nd down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. May now from the gun. That's caught, Tucker Kraft. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. A big 34-yard pickup there. And that's good for a new set of downs.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play.
Crazy! Hey, what's up? Crazy! Crazy! Five.
Operating from the gun, here's May. Hits his running back. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
2nd down now. They need 7.
Here goes that. Crazy. Hey, what's up?
Going play action. May. Brought in right side. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. That's a pickup of 9. And they're going to have a 1st down now.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Hey, what's up?
Here's May again. Setting up the screen with Henderson. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Crazy.
Running back sent in motion left. Throwing again. It's May. He lays out over the middle to bring that one in.
Not that many receivers in my life that don't love the spotlight, but you got to earn your place there. The easy way to do it, catches just like that, going up into double coverage and making the play anyway.
Seventh play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Seventh play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. Again, it's May. He has the first over the middle. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that is good for a first down.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back still doing it to this day.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Henderson. He picks up 5 on that first down run, brings up 2nd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. They've got a man in motion. This is Henderson on 2nd down. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Henderson's going to get it on 3rd down. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal. Love the way they decided to keep the drive moving. Brock pounding it forward, sending an early tone on this opening drive.
It sure does, both physically and then mentally as well, because you know and I know, successful run often leads to great play-action pass.
Drive has kind of seemed destined for the end zone, partner. First of a few chances now to reach it. Trying to sneak May. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Dragons finish up an excellent opening series. Drake made the touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. The fact that they pulled that out on a 1st and goal, Brock, didn't wait for a later down. Gotta imagine that played a part in its success, don't you?
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. It sure did, and I would have loved to see those eyes in the huddle, right? When you call QB sneak and you look at those guys in the huddle, the big guys in particular, many times they will tell you with their body language, we're ready to go, and that group certainly was.
Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Darius Davis to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
On the return, the Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Viking 18. Trap 60. Go get him, go get him.
They'll work against the blitz. Has him on the quick hitter. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot, second down coming up.
Second and 10. Need something positive here. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. And after burning a couple early, they're down to one to work with now. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Taking a shot deep here. And he hauls in the interception. He's got room to roam. And the Dragons are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Give it away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
We've set it down from the 37.
Crazy, crazy. Hey, what's up? 5.
May on first and 10. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Coming to the line for another first and 10. On right side, Henderson. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
What's that? Crazy. Crazy.
From the gun, it's May. Short pass brought in. And he gets this forward to the 19. So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. We're back, and we'll join this drive already in progress to begin quarter 2. They've got third down well inside field goal range. They give now to Henderson. And he's going to be stopped well short. That means fourth down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future. You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here, but they don't wind up empty-handed on the drive. And the kicker, well, he gets to pad his stats a little bit with a high percentage make.
He puts one through the uprights, and now he'll send it towards the other end zone. On the return, here comes Davis. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come, 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey.
Man, why is he so slow, man? What the fuck?
32-yard line.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Here we go, set. 19, 18. 19.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Right there, bro.
Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's going to be 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. Going for it with Harvey. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down.
That's simply a bet being made that not only is your call or scheme better, but that your players just want it more than the big fellas on defense do. And clearly on that one, they did.
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Let's go.
Staying on the ground here with Harvey. He's stuck with him, but this one
Hey,
hits the
dog.
wrong way. He winds up losing yards. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
Oh,
They really need something, an injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Here's a throw. Finds a man right side. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Panthers 1st.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
72 for Wolf. Track 60. Buffalo 18. Check out.
Looking now from the gun. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. A 28-yard pickup there. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
First and 10.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 18 Rebel, 18 Rebel. 18 Pioneer. Ready,
They'll throw it here on first. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 22-yard line.
He's going to throw it again. Dumps it underneath. Hubbard. Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers start to fight back with their first points of this game. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. So the back does the work that time. Brock taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him, a check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Starting from the 5. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
First down and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Hey, here goes to that. Hey, Bo.
Starting on the ground with Henderson. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. He gets 16 yards on that play, and that gives him the first.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
First down, Dragons.
Going to the ground again on first. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. That play good for 17 and a first down.
That's another Oakland first down.
Clock is ticked down. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More coming up from Bank of America Stadium. Stick around. From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10.
Hey, here goes to that. Hey, what's up?
Staying on the ground here with Henderson. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6.
Hey, here goes to that.
Sticking with Henderson.
Get there. Get there. Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
They did. Offense maintains possession. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
So a crisis averted a moment ago, but their reward, a really tough third down here.
Torpedo. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Crazy, crazy.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. Pocket isn't moving. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it.
Here goes Snap. 5. Hey, what's up?
They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. The Dragons getting their punter out there. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And that's well into the end zone, so a missed chance to stick them near the goal line. Instead, they're going to have the ball at the 20. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake.
Oh, shit.
And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up.
18 Cardinal.
They're throwing it. Finds him on the crossing route. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
I love crossing routes versus zone defense. Those zone defenders are dropping to their spots, and with all of that horizontal action, they often get lost in zone coverage, just like that.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Throw here, 3rd down. Taking a deep shot here.
Ref, you can't double hit me like that.
Away from it, but couldn't connect, and now they're stuck facing 4th down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
On 4th down, they'll bring out Blake Gillikin to punt it away. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. Secures this at the 17. And that return's going to leave him enough time to squeeze in 2 plays here if they want before the half.
At their own 31-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
Hey, what's up? Crazy.
Man in motion here. Looking to throw.
You gotta be kidding. You gotta be fucking kidding.
This is Jackson.
How do you get lost? And I put you back.
Before he's taken out
I put you back there and you got lost.
Big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he's got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
One play in, Brock, in this drive is already into enemy territory.
Crazy, crazy.
Here's May on 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. A massive shot towards the end zone. And they will not connect.
We'll give you no
animation. But no dice. That's going to take us to the break. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
It wasn't giving me no animation, Grace.
The story is halfway told. Let's see what the back half has in store as we get started in the third quarter. On the return, here comes Davis. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go, shot. Cowboy in. 79.
First play of the drive.
He's running so slow. He doesn't get direction.
First play set down behind the line.
I don't understand that shit.
Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Look.
Takes the second down snap. They just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Let's go now. 70 Lions.
Third and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. The punt heads towards the sideline. Not returnable. Well done. So this one sails over the sideline, and they'll spot it where a touchback would go at the 20-yard line. All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10. A handoff for Henderson, running left. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Here goes 5. Hey, what's that? Crazy.
Operating from the gun. Here's May. Hits him on the out route.
You right? I don't understand.
He's pushed out.
I don't understand.
He's at 14 yards on that one. And that's going to first down.
Move the chains. Got to move them chains. Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
From the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10. It's Henderson on the give. And he gets through for a 7-yard gain. The tackle made at the 47.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. They'll try the right side. Here's Henderson. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Here's the pistol snap to May. Can't convert on 3rd. That's to the ground and incomplete.
You know, 3rd and short, it's a difficult one to call. Do you want to run into the teeth of the defense looking for that handoff, or try to throw it to him and use the element of surprise? Evidently, well, that's one they should have run instead.
Offense isn't moving here. They are going for this on 4th and 1. Back to throw it. Throw is caught by the back. And that's a quick stop there before he can do anything with it. And that tackle forces the turnover on downs.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Get to Harvey here from the pistol. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
He's tackled after a gain of about 6. It's 3rd down now.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15 plus. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Shotgun handoff to Harvey.
Yo!
Not developing as they'd hoped. That's a loss
What?
of yardage, Brock. 4th down coming up.
If only this
Oh my
defense could
goodness.
look like that on every play, Kate.
Man.
They were angry, motivated, focused, and they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
That was not a play, man. That was crazy, man. That shit was a fucking pass. He never passed it.
This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going
Okay,
for it.
zone.
He's back to throw. He connects downfield. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
2 more yards that they couldn't get on that last play. Here's 1st and goal. Harvey has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers take a 3rd quarter lead. So that brought an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
Lining up now to try the extra points. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Panthers take a 4-point lead.
The score, Panthers 14, Dragons 10.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Fielded at the 7. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
They'll take over first down and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Henderson here from the gun. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
And they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13. May now from the gun. Completed over the middle.
He walked through the line,
Set
Rip.
up with a first down after a nice gain there as he's down by contact.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
Henderson's going to take this straight ahead. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
It'll make it hurt.
If there's ever a play we can call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Trying an inside give to Henderson. Nothing doing up the middle there, Brock. He goes outside, picks up 5. He got 5, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 3.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Shotgun handoff to Henderson. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
Everybody lined up crazy, man.
9 yards on the play. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. He's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Bails out of the pocket quick. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Crazy. What's up? What's up?
Back to the air. It's May.
How, Sway?
Looking slant route complete. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Here goes tonight.
There's a dive up the middle. And they will stop him at the line on what proves to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 3 quarters in the books from this one. They have the ball and could use an early score. They trail to start the 4th. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here goes tonight.
take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
At the 5-yard line.
Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here, first and goal. Trying to run it in. It's Henderson. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Dragons take a fourth-quarter lead.
Touchdown.
They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
That one right down the middle. And the Dragons push their lead to 3.
Panthers 14.
Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. On the return, here comes Davis. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Davis on the return. The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. First and 10. On the handoff, here's Harvey. That one only good for a couple. It's second down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
At the 29-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7. Running this one left. They're not going to get him the inch on this second down play. Good job containing that run right at the line. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Going to let this one fly deep downfield. This is brought in at the 15. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball.
Short little
Dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got first and 10 inside the red zone. Trying the right side.
You're a big back. Come on, man. Get in there, big man.
So many offenses will script, Kate, the first 15 plays of a game, but it's often getting to the lesser used stuff like that that's critical in the red zone. They get a decent gain out of it and continue the push for the goal line.
Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. First and goal. Going power with the big tight end. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
Gosh, I just love seeing wrinkles like that added to your offense in these key situations. Kind of call it the Andy Reid effect. He's been so good down here near the goal line in that one.
And he will take this across. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take a 4th quarter lead. A chance to take their lead beyond a field goal on this point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Panthers take a 4-point lead.
Panthers 21, Dragons 17.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Return coming from the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds.
Yeah.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
First down now, ball at the 33. They give now to Henderson. They're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that means first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. First down, and they go right back to it. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Dragons losing by 4. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's May. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
First and 10 from the 32. They go with Henderson here. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
As a corner in this league, well, you go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. If you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
At the 31-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Finds it. Oh, ball is loose. But it bounces out of bounds so they'll retain possession. Well, nearly the end of that series, partner. You can almost see those players rooting for the ball to bounce across that sideline before a defender made the recovery.
Yeah, sometimes that sideline's a player's worst enemy, but sometimes it could be their best friend, and this is one of those times where that best friend delivered.
Guy plays straight ahead. He's dropped a big stop in a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there.
You
know, for pitchers, you'll hear them say, gosh, you got to pitch this guy backwards. For defenses, you got to do the same at times, Kate. You just can't always run it on first. You got to mix in some high-percentage pass plays. Otherwise, you're going to get hit right in the face for a loss just like that.
Crazy.
He'll look to throw it. Oh, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12.
What's that? Crazy.
To throw. Looking for an open man. And he's tackled for a short gain. Timeout taken by the offense. Their second. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied, they responded, and they forced a 4th down.
They've got to go for it in his spot, Brock. This is 4th down. Desperation time here. Throw caught by his running back. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2.
Good game, man.
2nd and
Good game.
at the 15-yard line.
So the Panthers pick up the win
You
here.
tried your best, my boy.
This is the
Maybe
type of
next
game
time.
everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included.
Defense
A close one that
came
went
through,
all the way
did
down
my
to the
stuff.
final whistle.
Okay, this is one of the
When I wanna- when I-
adjustments a
when I-
college
when I
player
compete,
has to
I
make
win.
to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts.
Like I said.
NFL, every game you get calloused.
When I
because
want to
you
compete,
know
I'll win.
more often
This
than
game was
not,
moving
it'll be
real
like this,
slow,
a
though.
one-possession game. It's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
So for Brock Heward and all
Who's
of our
that?
crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA
Oh, okay.
Sports. The Panthers are winners as we say so long from Charlotte.
He's from 107 Hoover. Little. Oh yeah, he already knocked out Chris Mack. It ain't nothing. Mm-hmm.
I'm like, Chris Mack, that big. I said, he's still playing there. I was thinking that like some team off for him. They do some off. I think he do got something going on.
Who?
Chris Mack, something off with him.
They're retarded, man.
Yeah, there's something going on. He said, they done came with that, what, you know, the team, whatever. Man.
He tried to get the homies, they wasn't in the same pie. He tried to get the homies, man, fade him. Nope. And they didn't fade him. So he was able to get over into that pod. Nigga.
He said he went over there, he said he cool with the son, he said, hey man, let me out with them. Now you wanna go out with them? He said, yeah, I'm gonna go out with them. That's what John Fire said. He said, yeah, I'm gonna go out with them. He said, alright, I'm gonna let you out. He said, cool, but right before he went out, Taco Crip Mac go like, hey, we get outside, man, we gonna run that. And then he said, get out there, he said, hey, when the police didn't walk off and all that, we gonna take out what we gonna do, we gotta do.
Oh, I made this thing a fumble. What quarter was that? Right there, man.
Now, I don't know what he said about Draco the Ruler, but he got a. I kind of like the Draco the Ruler.
Yeah, Draco was cool.
Yeah, but he said, even though he might be right, he said all the shit that happened to him, he brought it on himself when he took to himself.
Well, it's a little bit to that, but kinda. At the end of the day, yeah.
But look, what's crazy is the way the black folks these things, like yesterday they folks said, look, I'm gonna release the information I gained. It's a big arrest gonna happen related to that case. Those major artists in LA, everybody's known with this, Brian G, whatever the case may be. He said, I'm gonna release it. Police don't release it, they got soon, but I'm gonna release it. He said, cause we all know what he is, what he said. I'm like,
Man, Flacco ain't got no. Man, Flacco is be talking shit. Man.
I know, but but I'm saying, journalists abroad are doing their research too. Not saying he's right, he didn't say that. I didn't think from that in the quality outside, when he said he knocked out 5th Black level, blood. He said they come over there and what the hell, his home, and whatever. Yeah, you let him know.
They was on the street. They was on the when Jeff 5 before he went in jail. They was on the streets talking shit to each other. Never could